Congresswoman Yvette Clarke hosted a citizenship drive for eligible constituents on Saturday, February 10, 2018. She urged eligible green card holders to apply for citizenship now. During the drive, constituents were screened for eligibility to apply for citizenship with assistance of immigration specialists. The participants also spoke with organization representatives about citizenship and immigration. And in an interview answering a question, Ms. Clarke said,
I have Miss Yvette Clarke, Congresswoman,
Yes.
and she has set up a citizenship drive today. Would you kindly tell us how it came to your mind, please?
Sure. Well, I serve a very large immigrant population in central Brooklyn. And as I've said, I consider everyone who lives in the district a part of my constituency. And I recognize, because my parents are immigrants to the United States, naturalized citizens, that there are many who live amongst us who are vulnerable in a time like this with the Trump administration to immigrant sentiments that would deport them. And I thought with my staff that one thing we haven't done in a long time is a citizenship drive. We needed to be able to give people tools to empower themselves in a time like this. And there are so many who have lived in the United States qualified to become citizens, but have not taken the time to fill out the paperwork and to go through the process. There are a number of reasons why people have not done it, but we said we're not giving anyone any excuses. We want to encourage people to become citizens of the United States. One, it gives them more security. All of our people are working, hardworking citizens, hardworking people within the community. They've accrued benefits that are not guaranteed if you're a resident, but if you become a citizen, they're rightfully your benefits. And many of the nations from whence our people come offer dual citizenship. You don't lose anything when you become a U.S. citizen, you only gain. And so our office has organized and decided that we're going to encourage those who live within the 9th Congressional District to become citizens. And that's what today is all about. And as you can see, many people have come out today. We will continue to encourage people, and we're hoping that we're building an army of new voters that when they become citizens will engage this country, will recognize the power of the vote, and will make their preferences known, and will help us to shape a civil society that is just, that recognizes everyone's humanity, and that will change the direction that our country is currently going.
Very nice. It's a very positive motto
Yes.
behind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks. When I was coming, I told a couple of friends that I'm going to meet with you,
Yes.
and citizenship drive is going on. So they asked me a couple of questions to ask for you. So the people who are living here and they have green cards, and it's been 17, 18 years, they never thought about, are they scared to apply? So do you think they can apply any time, or what would you say?
Yes, they should apply at any time. Our office, which is located at 222 Lenox Road, can help them, can assist them, can get them the assistance they need if they need legal assistance. I want to also say that I don't want our community to be taken advantage of. There are people out there that will offer assistance, and they're really there just to take people's money. They don't follow through. So it's important to go to legitimate individuals, and our office can provide that guidance. I want our people to safely be able to adjust their status to citizenship, but I don't want them to be taken advantage of by unscrupulous individuals who just want to take their money. So I want to encourage everyone in the community who is eligible. You have lived in the United States for many years now. You come from nations that offer you dual citizenship. So please take this time. Our nation needs you. We need you to become citizens. America is a nation of immigrants, and that is one thing that I think people from around the world who live in our communities don't realize. There's a racial dynamic, unfortunately, that discourages certain people who come from certain countries because they may feel like, well, I'm not welcome, or whatever their ambivalence is. They need not be ambivalent. As I said, my parents came to the United States as foreign students. My brother and I were born in the United States. They had a stake. They had a stake in making sure that our family would stay together and that we would grow together. And so over time, my parents adjusted their status. They became residents after they were foreign students, and then they went on to get their citizenship. And they traveled back to Jamaica. That's the other thing I wanted to say. For many in our community, traveling back to their home of origin is very challenging these days because of the Trump administration, the Muslim ban, and a whole host of other anti-immigrant policies that they have gone forth with. When you're a citizen, there's nothing that prevents you from going home, from coming back to the United States, your adopted home, and that's why citizenship is also of a benefit to our immigrant community. So I want to encourage everyone. I'm a beneficiary of nationalized citizens, and so I want to make sure that our communities have the opportunity, and this is the best time to get it done because there are so many steps to becoming a citizen, and we don't want to see those procedures changed in any way that makes it more difficult for people to become citizens. Right now is the time. We're here to assist everyone.
Okay, it's a little different question. The people who sometimes get mistakenly into court proceedings,
Yes.
or felonies, or if the court allows them to visit their loved ones in their countries, and do you think with the immigration point of view, will they have any problem when they're coming back?
I would discourage anyone who has any convictions on their record to travel right now. This administration has used every excuse on the books to separate families. And we are already hearing of instances where people have traveled abroad unknowing, and when they come back, the Customs and Border Protection flags them. And it makes it very difficult for them, one, to stay in the country. Some have been moved directly to detention for deportation. So what I would say is while you're here, use this opportunity to get some legal advice. There are ways to vacate underlying convictions so that they can move forward with their lives in a way in which they can travel freely. But I really want to caution our community, those who may have, it could be a minor infraction, it could be a major infraction. We have individuals here from the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office who will consult with folks confidentially so that they know what their rights are as residents of the United States and what risks they may have in traveling abroad at this time.
Okay. There is a little different question that when people get clear from the courts, and after that if they can sponsor their loved ones, is that gonna be okay?
Well, it depends on each person's circumstances. We all have a right to family reunification. That is becoming more of a challenge as well under this administration. But if you have applications already in effect, if you're about to apply, I would again encourage people to check with our office, which is 222 Lenox Road. And we can help give guidance to anyone who's in a position where they're trying to sponsor their relatives to come to the United States, and then they'll have a clear indication of what the circumstances are that will help them to bring that person, or that will be an obstacle in their way.
Thank you so much, Miss
It's my
Clarke.
pleasure. It's my honor. And thank you for coming to help educate the community. We are here to make sure that everyone who lives within our community has an opportunity to live the American dream, and becoming a citizen helps further that goal.
Great. Great.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.